Join me on your mat for this upper body release.
Key movements I've learned through yoga and through my own mobility practice that just help me get all of that tension out of my upper body. One thing I have to say before we start this, none of this will matter if you don't focus on your breath. We need to be focusing on our breath, and by that I mean we need to be focusing on controlling our diaphragm and connecting with the air we're breathing in and the air we're breathing out. We have to connect and we have to control the diaphragm. This is so important because our diaphragm expands and contracts about right here in our body. And if you think about that, it's very central to our body. When our diaphragm expands, look, when you're intentional, your entire body shape changes. Let me sit up a little bit more. So I'm gonna breathe in. I'm gonna breathe out. Do you see the difference in the way that my body even looks? So imagine that that's what's happening to all of your organs, your lungs, and all of your muscles and your bones inside of you, they're all getting expanded. And so this is gonna help a lot with any upper back, any shoulder tension, neck tension, and it can also just help with anxiety. When we're intentional, everything changes, okay? So take a little sip of your water or your coffee and we're gonna dive into it. I'm gonna make this quick because I know we're all busy. Your inhale increases your heart rate a little bit. Your exhale decreases your heart rate a little bit. So if you're trying to find calmness right now for this release, try shorter inhales, longer exhales. All right, we're cleared up. Now I want to take us straight to child's pose for a few centering breaths. Okay, so your chest is going to come on top of your knees. You're going to pull your hands out in front of you with a pillow, without a pillow, whatever feels best for you, whatever you have. And you're just going to pull with your fingertips forward and let your chest sink into your knees. The pillow adds a little extra stretch for me. Breathe in. Breathe out. Your toes should be flat. You should be on the tops of your feet. I feel this in quite a few places. I feel this activating my fingers and the rest of my arms. I feel it releasing in my shoulders. If I keep my chin tucked and bring my forehead to the mat, and I almost kind of bring my shoulders up to curve that top spine. You're gonna curve at your cervical spine and at the top of your thoracic spine. Okay, that's an active child's pose. Now for a second, if you'll just go into a passive child's pose, just let your arms hang and take a few breaths, drop your forehead to the floor. Alright, that was a good, relaxing breath. Now let's reactivate. If you have a pillow, this is when we're going to need to push her away. I probably shouldn't put her there. Okay, reactivate that child's pose. Ooh, I don't know if the mic caught my shoulder pop just there. That was awesome. we're going to press up into upward dog. So you're going to come over your hands similarly to a push-up position. Take your time, let yourself roll out your thoracic spine, your lumbar spine here at the top, and then you're going to just press from the top of your feet and lift your thighs and look up. If you're doing this in the sun, bonus points. If you're not and you can, pause the video and go do it. With the moonlight. Take a couple deep breaths. Remember to roll those shoulders back. Exhale. Now come back down to your knees and push your butt back. Bring your hips back with a hinging motion. Keep your back flat, spine's not curving until our chest hits our knees. And let's do another active child's pose. One beautiful part of yoga that I love, take a few breaths here, is that they often will balance movements to be opposite. So in these two movements, we are opening the shoulders in two completely different ways. We are opening up the spine in two completely different ways. Let's head back into upward dog. Come over your forearms and look up. Press into the top of your feet, thighs off the ground, shoulders back. We are flowing through the hips in two different ways, in the knees, in the ankles. It's such a dynamic movement. We're activating in our upper body here. Inhale. Exhale. And then we're relaxing. On the child's pose. With a little activation in the upper body still. Just to get the most out of this tension release. Really curve. If you can, look at me and watch how I go from this scapular retraction to this. I think of it like a turtle shell. Feels so good. All right, let's do one upward dog. One more upward dog. Come over those forearms. Push up. Feel the pops. Embrace the pops. Really hoping I was in frame for all of that. I'm pretty sure I was. Just go quickly for a second into child's pose just to even out here. Release that tension. This is one reason why yoga is so gentle, because we go from poses that are going to be uncomfortable in one direction into poses that are comfortable in a different direction, but then it's calming in maybe certain parts of our body. Anyways, I could ramble all day about movement. I love yoga. I love mobility. I love strength training. It's all so good for us. All right, so tabletop position. We're going to go into cat-cow. So I was always confused which one was which. I always thought cats also did this, but this is cow. So lift your chin, retract the scapula, or think about rolling your shoulders back. You're going to stick your hips up, stick your booty up, and I like to keep my toes active on this. And we're gonna go into cat. So you're going to round out your spine, push through the palms of your hands, keep your arms straight, activate. Back into that turtle shell, tuck your pelvis forward. I like to keep my toes tucked. You can play around with it, but I'm very active in this position right now. Drop your head so you're looking at your thighs. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, and into cat, or cow. This is cow. And cat. So it's fun, keep switching back and forth, is we can do these movements differently as well with whether we're doing them active or whether we're doing them in a more passive, gentle way. So feel free to play with that. If you're more in a mood right now to do this very passively, like you just fold and come up, and you're not really activating anything, you're more just loosening, more massaging the spine. That is amazing. Please do. This is great to do before bed. But sometimes tension release also involves strengthening. And so that's where these active poses come in. Keep switching back and forth between cat and cow. I just want to be able to educate you while you are doing so. So feel the difference between doing it passive. Go ahead and play around. Turn your spine around. Do this in like a circular motion. Rewind, go the other direction. Just see how that feels. It's incredible just to like move your body how you want to. But sometimes, like I said, if you do have some tightness, both of these different types of movement, the active and the passive, could be beneficial for you, because sometimes you need to strengthen. Sometimes it takes strengthening because there's something missing, okay? And then, I was gonna say one more thing about these two poses. Oh, the way you play with your breath. So you can do a full breath on each pose, in, out, and then switch and do the same thing. Or you can try breathing in on one end and out on the other, and it will completely change that movement for you. Okay? So cat. So now we've done child's pose into upward dog, and then we've done cat and cow. Play with this a little bit too, with rolling your shoulders in tabletop position. So these are more just mobility drills. You're getting fluid into the joint, and it's just waking everything up, reminding your body how it's supposed to work, okay? So just keep rolling the shoulders in tabletop position. I know you might feel weird, okay? Embrace that weird. Definitely embrace the weird, okay? This is so important to just let your body move. All right, and in honor of us using activation, I'm gonna have us get into a plank. Guys, let's do 3 more breaths. You guys have 2 more. Shoulders over wrists, toes active. You can do your legs together or apart, whatever feels best for you right now. Tighten that core, bring the navel to the spine, all right? I know this is tough. Let's drop our knees. So we just did a little plank. Our wrist might be sore now. So I did a mobility challenge, and I was so surprised by the feedback that I got for wrist prep. Everybody feel free to take a little drinky. 2 things to say. Everybody really liked this wrist prep, so I'm gonna walk you guys through it. Once you're ready, come back into tabletop position. And we're just gonna rotate heavier over the left, heavier over the right, okay? Heavier over the left, heavier over the right. We're gonna try to do 10 of these. I did a mobility challenge and people loved this wrist prep. I was shocked how much people loved the wrist prep. I thought people just wouldn't care for it, but our hands are just so neglected. Our hands and our wrists, we use them so much and we just don't ever take care of them. So I always suggest massaging your hands sometimes and doing this wrist prep just to like give them some love, and it'll make your hands stronger. My hands actually look different now because they are just like, they're just more primal looking because I actually use them. They're lean, they're strong. My hands look completely different these last few years. All right, we're gonna switch directions. I know this is a late memo, but just make sure all your fingers are sprawled out and remember to kind of activate that thumb. I find that that helps my wrist, is like actually making sure that the thumb is becoming activated. If you let it just like lay by the side of the palm and you're not activating it, it can tend to like cause some wrist issues. So you're going heavier over the right and then heavier over the left. We change directions. Got a couple more rotations before we head to the next wrist release. I'm not gonna use any fancy names. That's not gonna help anybody trying to remember the fancy names. Alrighty. And now we're going to do this. So pinkies together. Press your fingertips as close to you as you can, but as far away as you need to. Place your palms all the way down, and then just kind of slowly sit back and let your forearms stretch. We'll take a few breaths here. Check in with your body. How are you feeling? Are you feeling energized? Are you feeling nervous? Are you feeling sleepy, tense, excited? How are we feeling right now? Bored? If you felt bored during this, please leave a comment so that I know for next time not to be boring. I'm feeling extra chatty today, so am I too chatty? Let me know, please. I think I'm gonna make these videos regularly at this time of day. I hope it looks good. Okay, that was wonderful, wasn't it? Next thing we're gonna do is some wrist. We're gonna do some grabby grabs. So back to tabletop position. We're gonna spend some time here. While we're in tabletop position, I'm gonna take a second here. Engage your core, please. Engage your core. So that means imagine kind of flexing your imaginary six-pack, but also bringing your belly button to your spine and keeping your pelvis activated too. So kind of not like this. Everybody please look at the camera. So we don't want to be like this, booties up, try to be cute. We don't want to be like this, okay? Like a scared dog. We want to be flat, okay? So really bring in that navel to the core. Ladies, basically do a little Kegel, okay? Not a full one, but it should feel similar. Men probably too, actually. It's probably the same. Okay, wrist grabs. We're in tabletop position. Our core is tight. Our toes are tucked under or flat, whatever feels best for you. I like to be activated, toes tucked under. Gonna place your right hand in front of your left hand and drag it back right where your hand is under your shoulder. And now just grab, like you're grabbing a stress ball. Just grab. 3, grab, 4, grab, 5. At 5 is usually when I start twisting my hand backwards and then to the side, just to really work around that joint in all of its range. We're gonna do wrist prep and then a couple chest openers. And then maybe a twist, and we're gonna leave. All right, that's about 15 to 20 grabs. Feeling good, feeling maybe a little soreness there. My wrists are sore from handstand practice. Guys, I don't love paying to get my nails done, but they are so cute. This green color is everything for spring. Try and keep that hand that's grabbing, try and keep the elbow straight. My cats are crying inside, they want to come out with me. But I have to go to work soon and I can't be chasing them down when they're running around and I have to leave. Just not enough time this morning for them to go out. All right, and now okay, this one, I want to skip it because I don't love it, but you guys deserve to know about it. So you're going to sit this way now so your mat is under you, and you're going to take this part of your hand where your index finger comes into the arch of your thumb, and we're going to like lean forward and place that to our sides and just pull in as you sit up. Pull your hands together as you sit up. Kind of hold it where it feels good, and feel free to pause the video and take as long as you want here, but I'm gonna move on because it just doesn't do anything for my wrists, and maybe just sometimes movements feel different for other people. Maybe I'm neglecting this movement and I should do it more, but I like the other ones better. What can I say? All right, so I'll show you with this side. First, we're gonna get into plank position if you can. If not, feel free to stay in your tabletop position. But I'm gonna flip my hand over and point my fingers to my thigh with my palm facing up. And I'm gonna go into plank. 1, 2, core tight, please. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knees down, switch hands. Right hand, top of the hand goes against the mat, fingers point toward the thigh, palm facing up, and I'm up into plank. 2, 3, 4, core is tight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knees down. Carefully switch your hand out. And the wrists are done. The wrists are done, and we can go on to some chest openers. Guys, I wish I could be out here all morning. I should have given myself more time, but it was also freezing until I decided to come out because the sun's on the deck now. Anyways, we're gonna do a couple chest openers, especially if you have nagging pain in your back. Opening the chest can be crucial. So especially if you have pain in your upper back, the opening of the chest can be super important. I'm putting it on the floor like this at a 90-degree angle. So right arm's at a 90-degree angle on the floor next to me. My left hand is here against the mat to the left of my chest. And my left leg is going to try and touch the floor behind me. And I'm trying to get to like hip height. That's what I'm imagining. So I'm trying to touch down my foot right behind my glute and stretch the chest. Take a couple of breaths. All right, I'm gonna try to do it this way without ruining the mic so you can see my left hand here, 90-degree angle against the floor. Right hand's pushing my torso back, and my right leg is now trying to touch behind my glutes. You'll feel this in the chest. You'll feel this in the core. You'll feel this in your lats. You'll feel this in your core and your hips. I think I said core twice now. Rhyme. I have an obsession with rhyming, but I haven't played around with that a lot yet. My cat's crying, it's so sad. Alright, coming back around. That was a quick little chest opener because again I have to go, but I want to teach you a little of something for everything because we are all connected. I can't give you just a shoulder release video only releasing the shoulders. That's just not how we work. Our whole body's connected. We have to take care of it all for it all to feel good. Crazy, right? Hopefully my sweatpants didn't look too weird just now. Okay, sit crisscross applesauce. We're gonna do a couple twists and we're gonna end here with some gratitude. So thank you for watching this. I hope this was really helpful for you. I hope it was beneficial to you. Let's turn and take our right hand and push against our left knee, using our left hand to pull our spine and twist it behind us. To the other side as well. If there's any other flows or tension release areas, muscle groups, joints that you want me to do a video about, please let me know in the comments what you would want to see. I'm full of ideas, but I won't be able to read your guys' minds. So if there's something you want to learn about, something you want, some movement that you want to learn about, let me know, and then I can make content that fits what you need and not just what's going on up here. Because there's always a lot going on up here, okay? Again, thank you guys for listening so much. I appreciate it so much. We're gonna sit crisscross in your most comfortable desired way. If you found this helpful, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, liked this video, shared it with a friend who might need it, and check me out on Instagram at LindsayFitRussell. I have some really great, specifically strength training and mobility tips there. Yeah, thank you. Let's end with some gratitude. I'm so grateful for all of you to join me here today. I'm so grateful that the sun is shining on me right now, coming out of a Nebraska winter. I'm so grateful that I have two little baby kitties that I love so much, and family and friends and loved ones surrounding me. I'm so grateful for the community I'm building. And I'm so grateful for my ability to help other people feel good and confident in their bodies and with their health. I'm so grateful for the work that I do. And again, I'm so grateful for anybody who tunes into these videos and watches them. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.